Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Liam Aidan gameplay video. Back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes today. Just a quick video today where we're going to be rounding up some of the news surrounding the game, some of the latest updates that we've received for Galaxy of Heroes over this last week. So the first thing I want to talk about is this update that we received just a couple of days ago, announcing that there is going to be a new update to the game. It's going to be bringing new features and new graphics to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, I've actually been a huge fan of their recent graphical updates. I don't know how far this update is going to go, whether it's going to bring it on par with Marvel Strike Force, for example, but it's still exciting to know that it's going to be happening. They are going to be upgrading the game. It's looking pretty old now in terms of graphics, but the takeaway for this is that because of these graphic updates, they're no longer going to be supporting legacy iOS devices. So what does that mean? That means that if you are using an Apple and iOS device, you need to be on iOS 11. They're no longer going to be supporting iOS 10. iOS 11 Plus is where you need to be. They're also no longer going to be supporting these old devices listed just at the bottom of the page here. So that's the iPhone 5, the 5C, and the 4th generation iPads. If that's you, you need to either get a new Apple device, or you need to get an Android device or an Android emulator and start running it on your PC. If you're using one of those older devices, the older operating system, you will no longer be able to run Galaxy of Heroes. So, I mean, that's a shame. It's always kind of annoying when they remove support for older devices. Those devices are pretty old now, so if you're using those kind of devices, the iPhone 5 and so on, it's likely you'd have been struggling in other areas, maybe thinking about upgrading. Now is the time to do it if you want to carry on being a part of the Galaxy of Heroes community. That's what you need to be aware of. The graphics update itself and the new features, I'm actually really excited about, really optimistic. New features, I've no idea what that could mean. That could be absolutely anything. Graphics update, bring it on. Really excited about that. But that's the takeaway. iPhone 5, 5C, 4th generation iPad, and anything running iOS 10 no longer going to work. You need a newer device, an iOS 11 Plus. And we've got October 27th, so just over a week's time, and then that update is going to be coming to us. That's the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is this data mine, another data mine. We've had another data mine for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It was reported just over the weekend once again by Arnold101 on his amazing channel. He made us aware of this data mine, which shows that there are 3 incoming characters to Galaxy of Heroes. 3 new marquee characters. Evidence in the data mine was found in the game, incoming soon. Is this related to this update that we're about to get in a week's time? I'm almost certain it is. Now, this is really exciting, especially because we know that we have another marquee character that we're still waiting on. There were several marquee characters reported back in, when was that even? Was that August that we had that other data mine? I'm not sure. It was quite a while ago. We had a previous data mine which suggested that there were 3 incoming characters. We've had Mon Mothma, we've had Admiral Piet. We're still waiting on that 3rd one. Plus, General Pride. We still haven't seen General Pride. General Pride showed up in a data mine a while ago, card in the top right hand corner if you want to check out my video about that, and we still have not seen him in the game. So potentially, we've got now this evidence that there are 3 new incoming characters, unspecified characters. The data mine now does not specify, this new one doesn't specify who these characters are, but we know we have at least 3 new characters incoming, hopefully later this month or in November at the very latest. But I think we can say we have at least 4, possibly even 5 characters incoming. We don't know who that 3rd character, back when we had the Mon Mothma and Admiral Piet data mine come out, we don't know who that 3rd character was. Was it General Pride? In which case we've got at least 4 characters incoming, General Pride, and then these 3 new ones, or in fact was it someone else, in which case do we actually have the one left over from that original data mine, the General Pride data mine, and now 3 new characters? Who knows? Either way, this is all very exciting. There are definitely new characters incoming. We've got this update coming on October 27th, which is only 3 days before the launch of The Mandalorian Season 2. Coincidence? I think not. I'm almost certain, lots of other people are speculating on this too, but I agree, I'm almost certain that these are Mando characters. We're getting more Mandalorian content coming to the game. And you can check out, again, card in the top right hand corner for a video I made a little while ago about characters that I really think are missing from the game. Top of that list, I put IG-11 / the child. I don't know how they're going to introduce these characters, whether we're going to have IG-11 as a separate standalone character and the child as a separate standalone character, or whether they're going to combine them into a single character, the way they kind of did with 3PO, the 3PO Chewie character that they gave us a little while ago. Who knows? Maybe they'll do both. Maybe we'll have kind of two iterations of the child, one with IG-11 and one where it's a standalone character. But either way, I think this is really exciting. I would say, if I had to place kind of bets on this about the Mando characters coming, I think they're definitely Mando characters. And then I think, okay, if we're getting 3 Mando characters, I think they're going to be IG-11, Queel, and then either Moff Gideon or the child. And I think that kind of depends on whether they give us that combo that we mentioned, IG-11 and the child together, or if they're going to save the child. So these characters we've got incoming, we know that they're marquee characters. Are they going to give us the child as a marquee character, or are they going to try and make the child a legendary? I don't know. I think they could make the child a legendary. It's clear that Moff Gideon is going to be a really big part of Season 2. We recently had that kind of extra teaser footage of him. We revisited that shot of him cutting himself out of that TIE fighter with the Darksaber. I'm really excited to see more of Moff Gideon in the second season. I'd be super surprised if they didn't introduce Moff Gideon at some point. And out of those two characters, I'd say Moff Gideon is going to be the one who's going to be the marquee, and the child, if they are going to introduce a legendary, I think the child is going to be that legendary. So that's my prediction. IG-11, Queel, and Moff Gideon. Maybe the child. Maybe the child. If they're going to hold off on anyone, they've already given us Mando, so if they're going to hold off on anyone, I think it's going to be the child. So there you go. That's my prediction. Those are the news and updates. Of course, we also had updates surrounding Galactic Challenges. There's going to be some kind of tweaking there. They're having a bit of a technology issue at the moment, so Galactic Challenges are only going to be available at the weekend. I know that's irking a lot of people. The whole point with introducing Galactic Challenges was that people wanted more daily content. The game was getting a little boring. They wanted new stuff to work through, so the fact that they've had to limit them like this is a little bit annoying, but it's temporary. They're saying it's going to be temporary, so we do expect Galactic Challenges to come back to their normal kind of schedule, so that they'll be available every day in some form or another soon. So there you go. That's the roundup. New update incoming with new features and importantly new graphics, which means you've got to make sure, if you're playing on iOS, you've got to make sure that device is going to remain compatible with the new Galaxy of Heroes requirements. New characters found in the data mine, 3 marquee characters incoming. We don't know who they are. My bet is on Mandalorian content. And then Galactic Challenges temporarily only going to be at the weekend. Well, there you go. That was it. That's all the updates we've got for you so far on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. What do you think? What are your predictions for who we're going to get as these new characters? How do you feel about Galactic Challenges? How do you feel about the update? Is this affecting you? Are you on one of those older devices? How did the game run? Are you going to have to update now or maybe switch to Android? I'd love to hear any thoughts you may have. Please leave them in the comments down below. Thanks so much for taking part in this little news roundup today. I hope that it was helpful. If you enjoyed this video in any way, please consider giving it a like and a thumbs up. And why not consider subscribing to the channel? I drop new Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force videos every week. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, look after each other. And remember, the Force will be with you always.